after last week's big announcement from the commissioner of NXT and Bret Hart that the North American Championship will come to life at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, with the tournament beginning tonight on NXT, as the official brackets for the tournament has been set, and we're going to begin tonight later on in the show. Also, in our main event tonight, we're going to have Drew McIntyre go one-on-one with the glorious Bobby Roode, where the winner gets an opportunity, a big opportunity, at the NXT Championship to face TJP in the main event of TakeOver Brooklyn. Let's begin NXT. And we're going to begin the show with a tag team debut. Highly praised prospects in the Performance Center, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits, as they're calling themselves here tonight on NXT. Looking to make a huge splash here on the black and yellow brand here tonight. Looking to have their first tag team match here tonight, as we're on this road towards Brooklyn, New York. Only 8 weeks from tonight, as these guys will take on the recent new tag team champions of NXT. What a week for the Street Profits to debut, as they'll be taking on the mighty known as TM61. Able to defeat Axel and Dallas, the Social Outcasts, back at the NXT TakeOver Orlando, Florida event. Able to win the titles then. And we don't know if the Social Outcasts are going to come back to NXT and try to reclaim the tag team titles. So I guess we're going to have to find new challenges for those very championship belts, as Thorne and Miller looking to be in action against the debuting Street Profits. What a match this might be. But you don't know what's in store from the Street Profits, as Angelo Dawkins and Nick Miller looking to begin this match for their respective teams. And here we go, the bell's rung. Matchup is underway as Angelo Dawkins right off the bat, got him up. Look at the strength of Dawkins here. And he's doing squats with a vertical suplex on the Miller. Squats by Dawkins onto Nick Miller. Had him in a vertical suplex position. That is insane. Very impressive maneuver by Dawkins to begin this match. And now looking to be in control. Got him here, side leg sweep, takes down Miller. Elbow shot to the back of the skull, and then proceeds to hit with that side leg sweep. Now Miller able to counter in for the DDT. Able to get out of that predicament. Able to not be slammed by Angelo Dawkins. And now able to make a tag. Here comes Shane Thorne. Some would label the TM61 tag team as the Aussie Ass Kickers, as Angelo Dawkins able to take down Thorne, scooping him up and planting him down. And able to spike out the corner to Thorne, but I don't know if it will benefit him at the moment, as Angelo still has him in control, right where we want him though. Irish up to the corner, bounce off the corner once again, but that time Dawkins got him this time. Angelo, the strength of Dawkins. Follow a slam onto Thorne. Trying to go for a suplex, but able to turn it around into his suplex, did Thorne. As now makes a tag. Here comes Nick Miller. As Dawkins now back up to his feet, but look at the strength of Miller here. Gorilla press slam, taking down Dawkins. On the second rope, Dawkins not going to like the view as he slowly gets up to his feet. As Miller up top here, flying forearm. On the second rope, diving forearm to the face of Angelo Dawkins, and a drop kick as well. And now Dawkins crawling, but Nick Miller right there to prevent him from going any further, possibly going towards his tag team partner Montez Ford. And now whipping him into the corner, has something in mind, makes a tag as Montez Ford finally gets in the match. Double team here. Oh, double hard Irish whip there by Ford and Dawkins. On to Miller. Trying to go for a scoop. Did Ford, but countered by Miller. Now look at this. Got him here. Got him here with an armbar. Armbar submission hold on the Montez Ford. Not looking good in their debut so far as Ford able to get the hole. Both men trading blows, but got him here. Elbow to the back of the skull. A big opportunity for the Street Profits. Some will prefer that the Street Profits will have to build their way up before they get this opportunity by taking on the tag team champion today. Non-title matchup. But then again, you gotta know. Wait a minute. Oh, back suplex. There's times where you'll be put in situations that you're just not ready for. And I'm sure the Street Profits were not aware that they'll be taking on the tag team champions of NXT. You see Shane Thorne trying to reach for the tag, but Miller keeps getting blocked by Ford. As shot to the arm there. And now Montez Ford got him, trying to go for a neck breaker, and he connects. Able to connect, does Ford. And now Montez got him in the corner. Nick Miller not looking good. Oh, back elbow. I spoke too soon. Got him here. Wristlock suplex. Wristlock suplex by Miller. And now they're going to try to go for a build-to-building suplex, but got countered. Able to block it. Now got him in the corner, but no. And oof, back elbow. And now just both men counter after counter. And I got him here. Another back suplex. And now crawling. And he makes the tag. Able to make the tag. Did Miller. But no. Thorne got caught. Miller made the tag, but Thorne got caught with a crucifix by Ford. Able to counter, and a big shot taking down Montez. And now got him up, trying to go for a scoop slam, but again, able to counter. It's like if these guys did their homework. Counter after counter, getting the upper hand, getting the advantage over Thorne and Miller. And now Shane Thorne has something in mind now. They're going to go up top. They're going to fly high rent district. Is this going to benefit Thorne, or is it going to bite him in the ass? We're going to find out. Off the top. And, oh, big drop kick. Able to take him down. They rocked Ford. He was going to crawl, but he was crawling towards the wrong corner. That rocked him hard, and now got him. Neck breaker. They rocked him. They made him dazed for a moment, but then able to come back, and now got Thorne in the corner. Shane Thorne's in trouble. Uh-oh. This could be it here. Got him. Oh, the brain buster. Angelo, what a frog splash. Brain buster. Frog splash for the win. The pin and tag champs and a kick out. Montez Ford able to prevent Miller from getting involved, but Shane Thorne able to stay alive in this match. Vicious clothesline. Wicked lariat takes down Dawkins. And now Angelo Dawkins is in trouble. Montez Ford not there to save him. Cover. Hooks the leg off the clothesline and a kick out. Able to stay alive. I don't care if they win or lose. They've shown that they can hang here on NXT, in my opinion. And the Street Profits got him here. Now counter. Try to go for that golden star. The mighty fall powerbomb. But no. Dawkins counter. Dawkins. Spine buster. Wicked whiplash. Spine buster. Hooks the leg. The Street Profits pinned the tag champions. The Street Profits. Oh my God. In their debut tonight on NXT, just defeated the NXT Tag Team Champions on their first night. My God. hard competition, if you ask me, for the NXT Tag Team Champions. Vicious lariat there, but in the end, this whiplash spine buster, in my opinion. Vicious maneuver, taking down Thorne, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins in their debut, defeated the Tag Team Champions. Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next here on NXT, the first match of the tournament will be Pete Dunne will go one-on-one with Apollo Crews here in Full Sail right now. By the way, to kick off the NXT North American Championship, as we have for the first time since NXT TakeOver in Dallas, Texas, when he took on his adversary and Tyler Bate in the United Kingdom Championship match, in Pete Dunne making his first NXT appearance, I believe, either in a long time or ever here in Universe Mode. Pete Dunne are going to become the first ever North American champion. Couldn't get the job done as the UK champion, but they're going to become North American champ by TakeOver Brooklyn. But he has to go up against the former United States champion and Apollo Crews. Here comes a man that knows something about holding a championship in WWE. Not only a former United States champion, former European champion at one point. When Universe Mode used to have the European Championship around over on the SmackDown brand, Apollo Crews used to hold that championship until he lost it to Rusev on an episode of SmackDown. Now Apollo Crews has not held a singles title since. He tried to regain the US title last season against the Big Show, but couldn't get the job done at SummerSlam rather. So now Apollo Crews has had this big opportunity. All he has to do is go through all the competitors in the tournament in order to become the first ever North American champion. I mean, it's easier said than done, but could it be done? It can. But will Apollo Crews do it? Will Apollo Crews get the job done? Well, that we're going to have to find out. We'll have to wait and see for the next couple of weeks. That's if he gets through tonight. Don't want to underestimate Pete Dunne. He is a tough competitor. As vicious scoop slam there by Pete Dunne to begin this match. And now they're going to work on the arm and shoulder of Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews in a bad state here as able to roll through. And now Dunne still got him. But vicious shot. Able to get Dunne off of his arm there. And now Dunne over the top rope goes Crews as Pete Dunne are going to work on him on the outside, which is way worse than working on him and inside the ring. Outside environment, it's not safe. You got the barricades, you got the thin padding on the floor, you got the steel ramp, you got the steel steps, the apron, the steel post, and more. But Crews able to handle himself very well at the moment, and now Pete Dunne got his hands on him. Pete Dunne, smashing the face of Crews onto the apron. I'm not gonna lie, it would suck for both men to lose via countout or have this match end in a draw if they don't get in the ring in time. Referee had a count of 7, I believe, and Crews able to get Dunne back inside the ring. And now Apollo Crews got Pete Dunne. Off the ropes he goes, and trying to go for a maneuver. Apollo Crews got him up. Thing is, we don't know how many matches we'll see out of the tournament a night. As Apollo Crews, the strength of Crews, able to hold up Pete Dunne for as long as he could before planting him down. We don't know how many matches we're going to get out of a night out of the tournament. All I know, tonight we're going to get one. Big splash in the corner there by Crews. As Dunne is in trouble. Apollo Crews is looking to be in control. They're going to have things go his way. They're going to have an easy pass towards in the tournament. They get to advance. But Dunne got him in the corner here. They're going to turn things around into his favor. Tree of Woe position. We don't see that much of that position in a match here in Universe Mode. Drop kick by Crews. But Dunne got his hands on Cruz. Got him onto the top rope and Dunne able to launch him off the top rope cover here and a kick out. And now Dunne just working on the face. Ooh, right in the eyes. And I got him back suplex, spiking him on his neck. And Cruz, and Pete Dunne rather, he feels to be in control. Cruz, I don't know how he feels after being spiked on the back of his neck. And now look at Dunne here. Oh, diving off the second rope, going backwards. The last person I saw did that was Tyler Bate. Got him up for a fireman's carry. Ooh, able to counter. Elbow shot there. It's a Guri head kick by Cruz. Could this be it? It's a Guri head kick. Will that get him the 3 count? Hooks the leg by Cruz. 2 advance. 2 count. The kick out by Dunne. The Bruiserweight staying alive in this match. And Apollo Crews, looking to be the one to deliver the pain to the Bruiserweight, but Pete Dunne able to counter. Able to block whatever Cruz is going for. Big right block by Cruz with a forearm. And now Apollo Crews, begging for his best shot. And he just did with that running forearm. That running forearm took care of Apollo Crews. And now Dunne looking to clothesline him onto the outside. That's Pete Dunne. Again, trying to be in control. You don't want to underestimate Pete Dunne. And after that vicious forearm, double foot stomp as well. Kick to the gut here. Kick to the gut again. Backhand chop. And now, Cruz able to turn it around. Dropping Dunne. Got back inside the ring, which is smart by Cruz. Does not want to risk a double count out. Got him in the ring here. Pete Dunne. And, oh my God. Again, spiking him on his neck. I don't even know what to call that. It's like a back suplex, hooking the leg, and just spiked him. And now, I know what to call this. Here comes the X-Plex by Pete Dunne. The X-Plex planted by the Bruiserweight. Looking to be the one to have the cruise control, so to speak, as Pete Dunne now. And, vicious shot there. Here comes the bitter end. This could be the bitter end of Apollo Crews. Pete Dunne advances. The Bruiserweight able to put away Crews with the bitter end in this matchup. Former United States champion, European champion goes down for the 3 count. Pete Dunne able to advance in this North American Championship tournament. Pete Dunne looking to become the first ever UK superstar to win the North American Championship. The first ever superstar ever to hold that title. Man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up later on tonight in our main event, don't forget NXT Championship #1 Contenders match. Bobby Roode versus Drew McIntyre. Winner faces TJP for the NXT title in the main event of TakeOver Brooklyn. But coming up next, here comes Peyton Royce looking to address the current NXT Women's Champion Nikki about potentially getting her rematch for the women's title next on NXT. Oh man. We're back here on Full Sail for NXT as here comes the first ever NXT Women's Champion, Peyton Royce, looking to address not only the WWE Universe but also Nikki Cross about potentially getting her rematch for the women's title ever since losing it to former WWE superstar in Lacey Evans, who did not resign after winning the championship. Oh, here comes NXT Women's Champion. Asking you shall receive. Peyton Royce mentions the champ. And now here comes Nikki Cross. I mean, the bravery of Peyton Royce is astonishing. Because I would never call out Nikki Cross for anything. I do not want to be in the same place as that psychopath who is now the NXT Women's Champion. Big words between both women. A massive confrontation between Peyton Royce and Nikki Cross. Peyton Royce making it clear that she's after the NXT Women's title. Don't miss our next TakeOver event, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, where we're going to crown the first ever North American Championship, also the NXT title, being in the main event. We're back here in NXT, and now it's time for our main event of the evening. It's time to find out, because last week, TJP requested, demanded competition for his NXT Championship. Well, tonight, we're going to find that competition. Is it going to be the Scottish psychopath from Ayr, Scotland, and Drew McIntyre? McIntyre, former WWE television champion. He knows what it's like to hold championship gold here in Universe Mode, but he will want to hold a world championship. You'll not see him much over on the SmackDown brand. If you don't see him on SmackDown, you're going to see him right here on the black and yellow brand known as NXT. I cannot wait for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. It's going to be a massive event. Only 8 weeks away from tonight. But in the meantime, we're going to have other pay-per-views. We're going to have Unforgiven coming up. We have Extreme Rules for Monday Night Raw. Unforgiven SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view. And then after Extreme Rules from Raw, we're going to have the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn event. And then we're going to have Survivor Series. Oh man, a lot of shows coming up in the next couple of weeks. Bobby Roode yet to arrive. Here comes a man that made it clear many weeks ago that he's after the NXT Championship. And tonight can help validate that statement. Bobby Roode, since coming to NXT, has made a big splash. Went up against Sanity, took on Eric Young back at NXT TakeOver Orlando, able to get the job done, defeating Young, even though he had his foot on the ropes. But regardless, in a no disqualification match, Bobby Roode did what he had to do to win. And I'm sure tonight, they're going to have that same mentality. Do what you gotta do to win. Will it be a glorious night here at NXT? As Bobby Roode, will it be the Scottish psychopath, or will it be the glorious Bobby Roode going towards NXT TakeOver Brooklyn against the NXT champion? As Bobby Roode, for many weeks, had to deal with Sanity. Able to put Sanity in the past. We're going to move towards in the future. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Roode both have one goal, one common goal. And that's to win the NXT Championship. TJP, able to have a great title run, if you ask me. Able to defend the championship against the likes of Cassius Ohno and Aleister Black in a triple threat. Survived the triple threat back in Orlando. And now tonight, we're going to see if one of these men could possibly take the title away from Perkins. Bell's ringing, here we go. Got up a tie-up as Bobby Roode showing his dominance, showing his strength, his power over Drew McIntyre. Back against the corner, McIntyre able to get a clean break there. Caught up a tie-up once again, this time McIntyre. We're going to have Bobby Roode's back against the corner. Able to break it up, does the ref, and clean break. As Bobby Roode, I mean, he's not really a trustworthy guy, if you ask me. He knows when to get the job done if he has to team up with somebody, but at any given point, Bobby Roode can just turn a switch and he'll be completely different from what you expected. Back elbow there by Drew McIntyre, taking down Roode. And now McIntyre looking to be in control. Got him here. Flatliner takes down the glorious one. As able to counter. Able to counter did Bobby Roode. Able to take down the Scottish psychopath. And now trying to go for a suplex, but blocked there by McIntyre. Shot to the good. Oh my God, McIntyre chucking Roode across the ring. The unbelievable strength there by McIntyre. Able to chuck a man at around 245 pounds across the ring with ease. As McIntyre dropping Roode with a side leg sweep. Goes for a cover. Off the side Russian leg sweep. Able to kick out. And now McIntyre looking to work on the head and neck area of the glorious one. As Bobby Roode looking to validate his statement by when he said he's going to go after the NXT title. Had to go through Sanity for many, many weeks and months. And now, this time, has the opportunity to face Perkins. As able to block it, then McIntyre. Vicious headbutt there. And big shot to the gut. And another one by Drew. Irish whip here by McIntyre. Big clothesline takes down Bobby Roode. Goes to the cover there by McIntyre. Hooks the outside leg, but Roode able to stay in it. And now, looking to work on the arm and shoulder, but Bobby Roode looking to fight through. Got him here. Got him. Hooks the arms. Butterfly suplex by Bobby Roode. Oh, man. Big moves now being used in this matchup in the early going. Big suplex there by Roode onto the big man and Drew McIntyre. Look at Bobby Roode here. Got him and driving his knee to the back of the head onto the mat and just kept his knee just placed and resting on the back of the head of McIntyre while it's grinding on the mat. And I got him with a chin lock. Bobby Roode now with a chin lock onto Drew McIntyre. As McIntyre looking to find a way to fight out. Trying to get up to a vertical base. Got him up here. Elbow shots. Right to the gut. And I got him up. Got him up. Bobby Roode's in trouble here. And got him. Snake Eyes by McIntyre. Snake Eyes by Drew. And look at the punish Bobby Roode here. Got him. Trying to go for a maneuver. Got blocked there. Kick to the gut. Blocked there by Drew. Able to block whatever Bobby Roode had in mind. And I got him here. Busted Crab. Busted Crab locked in. If Bobby Roode's going to tap out here. And no. Roode able to get to the ropes. And now, oh no! God, he calls it the Scottish Kiss. The Scottish Kiss headbutt. Vicious headbutt. Goes into the cover. After the stomp as well, the kick out. Now the big moves, the bigger move, the hard-hitting moves are coming into play now. McIntyre looking to go for it. The Claymore, no! McIntyre got blocked. Got counted by Roode. Kick to the gut by Bobby Roode. You know what's coming. The glorious DDT by Bobby Roode. Impaler DDT to Brooklyn. Does Bobby Roode kick out and toe by McIntyre. Bobby Roode is like, what the heck? What do I gotta do to put this man away? The glorious DDT. Not enough to put down the psychopath. And big shot to the face there by Bobby Roode. Vicious shot. Able to take down McIntyre. Now Roode has something in mind on the second rope. Not going to like the view. Does McIntyre get up to his feet? Blockbuster by Bobby Roode. Blockbuster there by Roode. And now Roode now goes into the cover. I guess. Wait a minute. Just like TakeOver. And a kick out that time by McIntyre. That's how you beat Eric Young in TakeOver Orlando. Again, that mentality. But McIntyre caught him. Government suplex. The win by any means necessary mentality by Bobby Roode. Foot on the ropes. But it looks like he just pissed off McIntyre more. Goes into the cover. After taking out Roode, able to kick out. And I look at McIntyre. Leaping off. Just leaping into an elbow onto Bobby Roode there. And now McIntyre. Oh, God, they're going to pound away on the Bobby Roode. Full mountain punches. And a stomp for good measure. Drew McIntyre here. Got him up. Here it comes. Air raid siren. Air raid siren by McIntyre. And now trying to go for a maneuver, but the glorious one able to counter and turn it around. Able to turn it around to his favor. Got him. Cover. It didn't hook the leg. Did Bobby Roode. This is probably why McIntyre was able to kick out. I learned that if you don't hook the leg, it's a lot easier for your opponent to kick out. Able to back body drop. Bobby Roode did McIntyre. McIntyre has something in mind. Not going to like the view. In Bobby Roode. Here it comes. Oh, future shock DDT. Future shock DDT. Hooks the leg. Brooklyn. Got him out. Man. Well, it's like if Bobby Roode saw the future and said no and kicked out. He saw the future of the NXT title and his aspirations, his chance of getting his hands on that title at the moment, was fading away, which made him kick out, which made him stay alive, and Roode got him, countered by McIntyre. Bobby Roode thought he had him with that pump handle maneuver, but McIntyre turned it around. Drew McIntyre all over Bobby Roode. Good grief. My God. And now McIntyre here, as the crowd on their feet here in full set, the strength of Drew McIntyre. Deadlift Gomer suplex. Will that lead him to Brooklyn against Perkins? Kick out. Oh my God, what a main event here on NXT. Here in Full Sail, as we're on this road towards TakeOver Brooklyn. Which one of these men will face TJ Perkins for the NXT World Championship in the main event? As McIntyre try to go for something, but Bobby Roode able to get his hands on McIntyre. McIntyre now in trouble on the top. Bobby Roode, nope, got countered. McIntyre off the top. Oh my God! A top rope left arm clothesline by McIntyre. And now McIntyre looking to kick his head off with the Claymore. Claymore kick. McIntyre kicks his way to Brooklyn. Drew McIntyre has kicked his way to Brooklyn, New York in the Barclays Center for the NXT Championship. It's official. TJ Perkins will defend the NXT title against Drew McIntyre. TJP wanted competition. There's your man right there for competition. Good night, everybody.